Hello and welcome to the Wedding Dish Podcast. Grab your fork and knife and take a seat at our table as we dish on all things weddings. You'll hear stories and tips from real couples and wedding pros about love, life, and entrepreneurship. I, of course, am Sarah Alapin, your hostess with the mostest on the Wedding Dish Podcast, and I am also the CEO of Photos from the Hardy and District Bliss. We do have our little Snorosaurus French Bulldog Bud here. He decided to make an appearance with little woofs on my last recording, so we'll see what he decides to do this time. You never know. Before we get started, if you haven't listened to last week's episode, you've got to check it out. It's such a great episode. We talked about childcare with Lifetime of Love nannies and how you can incorporate it, but not just incorporate it, but make it really fun and make it part of your wedding day, even if you don't want to have children at your wedding. So definitely flag that and go back if you haven't listened to it yet. Thank you everyone for tuning into the Wedding Dish Podcast. Today, we are talking with a hair, makeup, and glitter artist specializing in bespoke, long-lasting hair and makeup for the ethereal, celestial, and boho bride, the human behind Toni Searle Beauty. Toni, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to meet you and chat to everyone about hair and makeup and definitely glitter as well. We love the sparkle.
I am so excited. I think this is so fun. When I saw glitter in this list, I was like, yes, give us more. Before we dig into makeup, I guess we are digging into makeup. I know you focus on vegan and cruelty-free products. I would love for you to tell our listeners a little bit about what makes a product vegan or cruelty-free.
Yeah, sure. So I think a lot of people get confused because brands now are definitely marketing their vegan products, and people then assume this is cruelty-free as well. But there is a difference. So vegan will mean that there's nothing that has come from an animal in the ingredients, that the brands still test on animals. But then cruelty-free, obviously, there's no testing on the animals or like third-party testing or anything like that, but there might still be animal ingredients in the product. So I try and use vegan and cruelty-free, so there's no harm to any animals in any part of the making of the product or process or anything like that.
Beautifully said. Cluzo agrees. Can you hear him doing tiny woofs?
I can't.
he is. You can see his little ears right here if you're watching on YouTube. So how can you tell the difference between vegan and cruelty-free? And also, while we're talking about this, how do you find cruelty-free products?
So usually there is a label if it is vegan on the product, but to find out if the brand is cruelty-free, it's good to follow directories like Cruelty-Free Kitty online, or there's the Ethical Elephant. They keep everything really up to date. They message the brands directly with like tons of questions to find out if there's any animal testing in any part of the manufacturing process. Because there are some brands that will say they can word it so it makes out they are cruelty-free, but like a third party in the process has tested on an ingredient on an animal. So it is quite hard, but yeah, follow directories like that. Some brands are also labeled with like the Leaping Bunny logo. So they've also, Leaping Bunny have researched and made sure that there's no animal testing. So if you can see the Leaping Bunny logo, that's also really good. And I also have a guide as well that I made for people wanting to switch. I've put a few of like my favorite products for like each step of your routine, and favorite brands. So that's free to download as well.
I love that. It does make it so much easier when you can like see the Leaping Bunny logo. Now that you said, I was like, oh, I have seen that on products. But there are so many products that I have always assumed because of their marketing that they are cruelty-free, and they are not. Like Dawn dish soap. because they do those like they clean the ducks that get covered in
Hmm.
oil or all that kind of stuff. So you just kind of assume they're cruelty free, and I
Yeah.
learned like a couple years ago that they're not.
Yeah.
So
They're very
it's
naughty.
hard. Yeah, it's
It's
very
hard.
stealthy.
It is. But yeah, as well, like on Instagram, there's a lot of makeup artists and content creators that are vegan and or cruelty free. So they'll share a lot of brands as well that are definitely the ethical brands. So yeah, follow people like that, and then you'll soon get to know which brands are good
Yeah.
and yeah, which to avoid.
Now I need to go check. I think it says on my hair stuff. It's like the thing that makes my hair curl, like, not a frizzy mess, but curl, controlled curls. Thank you for
Yeah.
letting my brain get there. I I'm pretty positive it says cruelty free on there, but now I'm gonna have to actually look. I'm so curious.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Then feel free to message me as well. Like if you think, oh, I want to check this, I can check it for you. I'm quite happy to. So
Well, thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's hard because you like when you are someone that really cares about, you know, using cruelty-free or vegan products, it's awful when you learn that you're not using what you think you
Hmm.
are because you're
Yeah.
doing it like you're probably paying more too, thinking that you're
Yeah.
getting something that wasn't tested on animals or, doesn't have any animal byproducts or anything in there. Um, yeah, that is always a big bummer. I'm really
Yeah. And
hoping
then
it is
like
actually.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, it's when you feel like, oh yeah, I finally found something. You've gone through so many products and then you find out it's not. It's like, oh man, I'll just go do like more research again.
So hard.
Oh,
And especially
yeah.
right now, like where we are in the season, my hair is so dry that if I don't use
Mm.
something, it's like right now, okay, so it's been a very dry couple of days and I haven't washed my hair in a couple of days. You can see it is like almost straight. This is what it looks like
Yeah.
if I don't use product.
Yeah. Oh, I
For
love
those of
curly hair though. Like when you know how to look after it, it's so nice, so pretty. But
Well, thank you.
it
I
has a mind of its
normally,
own.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I think as a curly haired person, you have a higher tolerance for chaos because you honestly, like, as much as you know how to handle it, you don't always know what you're getting by the end of the day. It is not how it started.
No. Does its own thing. Like don't care.
Oh my gosh. Um, so I'd love to know, in your opinion, is it possible to not compromise on quality and still get your like absolute dream look while using cruelty-free and vegan products?
Yes, definitely. I also get a lot of clients with sensitive skin, and like everything I use is so good for them. They always say it feels really light, it doesn't feel like they're wearing anything, and like they do admit they sleep in their makeup after their wedding, which they shouldn't, but a
I mean,
one-off
I
is
think I
fine.
did after
Yeah,
my wedding
yeah,
too. You're
yeah,
just so
yeah. I'll
tired.
let you off. But yeah, it's lasted like the next day. So like yeah, you can get such good quality. And I think it's fun. Like people try and like some of them get scared to try new brands, but actually, I've found brands that have worked a lot better than the mainstream brands that aren't cruelty free. So you can find some really decent, like secret hidden products that
Yeah.
yeah work so much better.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, you should definitely wash your face after your wedding. No judgment if you don't.
No.
And it's definitely better if you have products on your face that are not going to cause any, breakouts or like
Yeah.
sensitivities or anything like later.
Yeah.
I forgot I slept in my makeup.
I think everyone does, to be fair. Like I'm married and I remember how tired I was after my wedding. So I don't blame people for not taking their makeup off. Yeah.
I
It's,
think
it's
I
good
took
for my
my
reviews anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I took my eyelashes off.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And I definitely took the bobby pins out and my hair
Yeah.
extensions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not going to be comfortable to sleep in, is
That
it?
was all I had in the tank.
Yeah.
Too much fun that day.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear a little bit about how couples can incorporate glitter or alternative makeup into their wedding days. I know that's really where you shine and specialize. In addition to being cruelty free and vegan, I'd love to hear some suggestions and tips and trends. Give it to me.
Yeah. So alternative makeup is basically just not feeling like you have to go for that traditional classic bridal look. And this year, like I've had such a variety of looks. My final wedding of the year is in December, and she's having like glitter like pretty much all over her here. And we're gonna go
Ooh,
for like glitter like freckle tattoos across there with for like silver stars. I'm so excited.
ooh.
So that's a way you can incorporate it. I had someone, she doesn't really like wearing much makeup, so we did really supernatural look, but then she wanted just some glitter like each side, just a tiny bit here. And it looked really pretty. And it was just like extra highlighter, really, sparkly highlighter, I guess. But yeah, that's a way you could incorporate it, or just your eyeshadow can be very sparkly if you want. Yeah, it can be as small or as bold as you want, really. So yeah,
What's
that's one way.
what's an example of going like really bold?
So probably I've had a few goth brides, so they've had like really bold, smoky eyes, like really dark, and then like an ombre lip with like black liner fading into red, or like dark berry sort of shade. It's so nice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's really
it's
cool.
yeah, yeah, very
Wow.
cool. And like they've had like really awesome black dresses, and yeah, just they look amazing. And I think just staying true to your style, I feel like you shouldn't have to change who you are for your most special day of your life, because I don't think that makes sense, really. So yeah, just enhancing your style, personal style, in the best way, and feeling glam and yeah, beautiful as you.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love the idea of an ombre lip. That's such a like cool, unique, and also like
Mhm.
bold, but in a subtle way. Like that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. I love that. And I love the idea of like focusing the glitter around your eyes. I would imagine your eyes are like probably where you want to pop the most on your wedding day, I'm guessing.
Usually, yeah, people like to enhance their eyes the most. And I love playing with color to like make their eye colors really stand out. So using a
I
lot of color theory that way.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I think that would be so fun. Do you get a lot of couples who wear like alternative dress colors that want to incorporate these unique makeup
Yeah.
styles?
Yeah, I've had I think last year I had like a really nice burgundy dress. This year we've had pink dresses, like dresses embroidered with lots of floral on it. Yeah, black dresses. I had a silver dress last weekend. Yeah, that was amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, lots of different colors. So, like, even in like where I've changed how I advise people to come to their trials or previews, like I used to say, I like wear a white colored top, and now I'm like, no, none of my brides really wear white. So just wear the same color you're going to wear to your wedding. Like it doesn't matter if it's black, if it's red or pink or whatever. Just yeah, lots of different colors.
You just brought up something that I think we should call out here because I don't think most people know this. And
Mm-hmm.
that is such a good point because if you are wearing an alternative dress color, meaning not white,
Mm-hmm.
um, your makeup artist may not ask you. So can you tell our listeners why you would want to potentially wear the color that you're wearing for your wedding day, meaning your wedding dress, whatever that color is, to your makeup trial?
The color you're wearing will change how your whole look, your makeup, like the tones will sit on your face. Like if I change my top now, I've only got natural makeup on, but like my face will brighten or darken depending on what color I want to wear. So yeah, it's definitely important to know how it's going to look on your wedding day by wearing the same color. that you're going to wear on your wedding.
Yeah. And I imagine most makeup artists that are like maybe more in like the quote unquote traditional makeup style would just tell you to wear white.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Or
do.
put you in like a white robe. Because they might not think of it. So I just PSA to everyone out there, coming from Toni, wear the color you're wearing on your wedding day, because there's so many different options for dresses now. Like there might be, you may have an undertone on your dress. There's so many options. And to your point where like you want to use colors that are really going to make the person's features stand out, the ones that they want to highlight, which I love, or, incorporating glitter, then knowing that those colors work with what you're wearing is so vital, I would imagine.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
I'm
And
so
like it's
glad
so subtle in person, but then like when you see it in pictures, it's like, whoa, it's a massive difference.
especially if there's flash.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad you ask that and call that out, because I mean, of course, you have lots of couples who are wearing alternative colors potentially, but I'm so glad you asked that. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up on here, because I think that that's an underknown thing. And something honestly I wouldn't think about, because until the day of, and then I would be like, oh no.
Well, yeah, happy to help. So I
I
think as
love it.
well, like as a wedding supplier, we forget because we've done so many weddings, we know this stuff, but your client is getting married for probably the first time. They have no
Yeah.
idea what to expect. So advising them as much as possible is like going to just help them and guide them through the process. Because planning a wedding is like, whoa.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. I mean, even being in the industry, I don't know if this was your experience, but for me, I had so much trouble planning my own wedding, because I was thinking of it from the other side constantly, and I couldn't get into the mindset of the person getting married. I really struggled with it. And there were so many things I forgot about until the last minute that should have been like early stages doing like planning. And I just didn't do it until like and then I was always just behind the eight ball. Did you also have that experience? I'm curious.
My wedding, I'm quite laid back, so it was just I made sure we had loads of time to plan, and sort of just like went with the flow. I just made sure my biggest things like the venue photographer, food, and everything was done straight away, and then we sort of DIY'd a lot of stuff, and it just made it fun. So I think it depends on the sort of personality as well. Like some people get really anxious and like worried about everything, but I was just like, I don't know, the main stuff's done, so whatever else will go wrong, it doesn't really matter to me.
You had a better attitude about it than I did. I
Yeah.
was like constantly like, oh no, I forgot completely about this piece, and I forgot completely about this. I love it. Do you have any final advice for people who really want to use just like unique to, like maybe not unique to them, but unique makeup, as in like non-traditional, not what you've seen in like magazines from, you know, like the magazines that we used to go through, or like the traditional Pinterest wedding. Do you have any advice for them on their makeup for that day?
Um, if you can find an alternative artist you like, pin ideas from them, and then get an idea if you like. Go through your ideas, see if there's a pattern of what you like. And just look for even like creators online. You can get ideas from them, and then see what sort of vibe you're going for, like you're swinging towards. Like you might find you're attracted to like bold lips or something, or it might be more smoky eyes or graphic liner. But just have fun pinning ideas, I guess, is the advice.
I love that. And, stay true to who you are was also like baked
Yeah,
into that answer.
yeah.
I love that. Well, Toni, thank you so much for joining me on the wedding dish today. Where can people find you online?
I'm mainly on Instagram, so my handle is at Toni Searle Bridal. And on my website is toniselmua.com.
Wonderful. And we will, of course, tag in this episode description. So if you're driving or walking the dog or just, taking your 20 minutes outside for the daytime, your mental health time, then no worries, we've got you. And while you are finding Toni on Instagram, you can find us at the Wedding Dish Podcast. And we are at theweddingdishpodcast.com if you would like to apply to join us on the show or just get more info about the show. There's tons of stuff there. And don't forget to tune in next week. We have another amazing guest. And if you like the show, then give us a follow, rate, and review on your preferred podcasting app. And Toni, thank you again so much for joining me. This was such a fun conversation. I just love your work. You just are such an awesome human, and I feel very honored to have had the chance to chat with you.
Oh, thank you. I had really lots of fun. Yeah, it was good. Good chat.
Oh, yay. Until we meet again, everybody. Cheers.